Hello guys, welcome to the JavaScript tutorial, and today we'll discuss about generators in JavaScript. We'll discuss about generator function, generator objects, yield, and how can we cancel the generator and how can we throw an error in the generator. So what is generator in JavaScript? A generator function is a function that returns a generator object. We'll explain generator with some examples. First, I'll just explain how the normal function behaves. Function get name. Then simply I'll just return a string hello world. Then I'll just call this method. We can see it gives us hello world. Now we'll write the generator function. Function then get name 1. The get name generator. To define a generator function, we have to use the asterisk before the function name. So whenever we call this function, it will return an generator object. We can see let g equals to get name, or we can console this function. See, when we console this get generator, then we can see it's giving us a generator object. So what does it mean? Generator function does not return the value immediately. Instead of, it returns an iterable generator object. We can see from the normal function it just return the string, but the generator object is written by the function is an iterator. Iterator means it produces a sequence of values. The iterator has a next method, so with the help of the next method we can use to get the sequence of values. If I write the next method here, we can see what happens. We can see the next method, it returns an object which contains value and done. Value is basically whatever we are returning, or we are getting something from the generator function. Done means it indicates whether the iterator has run through all the values or not. If it runs through all the values, then it will give true. If it doesn't run all the values, then it will return done as a false. The next, I'll discuss about the yield keyword in the generator function. Yield can pause a generator function and it return the values that follows the yield. If I'll use yield, then write hello. Then I'll give yield 10. Then I'll give yield again one string Krishna. G is the generator object, and if I use again console log G, let's see what it gives. So first is giving me hello, done is false. That means the iterator doesn't go through all the sequences of values. If I'll console it again, see what it happens. It's giving me Krishna, but although the done is false. Then again if you'll call this g dot next, then you can see it gives us undefined and done is true. That means the iterator gone through all the values. When you get the generator object at that time, the generator state is suspended. But when it's completed the iteration, then we can see the status has changed to close. So I'll take an example to understand how generator state behaves. Okay, in the scope we can see here. So you can see the generator state of G is suspended here. If I'll go again, then you can see it's suspended till now, but it is giving me the values. Again, if I'll go here, then it's giving me the values till the state is suspended. Again, if I'll come here, then you can see the generator state has been changed to closed because the iterator has gone through all the values. If we want to print all the values of the generator function, then we can use for loop also. Let value of G means object, then I can just simply console dot log, then value, just clearing the stubs. See, it giving me the hello 10 and Krishna. Okay, so now we'll discuss about if we want to cancel a generator, then what is the process? If you want to cancel a generator method, then you have to call the return of the generator method. So now yield is hello. After that I want to stop this method. Then what I need to do? First I'll call this next to get this data hello. Second I'll just do g dot return. After that if we'll try to access next, then we can see what happens here. See, the value is hello, done is false. When I call this return method, immediately it's giving me the done is true. That means the iteration has done and the status will be changed to closed. If we want to throw an error in the generator function, then we can use the throw method of the generator object. I want to throw an error after getting the hello. So first it is returning the hello, but when we are throwing this throw method, then it's throwing the error. To handle it, we have to use try and catch block. Try here, then to catch the console.log, then error. Here I'm passing error is defined. Now you can see it is returning the first value. Then when you throw this error, error is defined, then it's being printed in the catch method. Now we'll discuss how can we pass parameter in the generator. If I want to pass something in the generator, then how can we catch it? We can catch it through the yield keyword. Yield. Okay. When you pass values in the generator function, then the generator dot next the first method, it will start the generator. Then we can pass the value. So first I'm starting the generator, then I can pass the value. This. Then if I pass the value 100, then you can see what happens here. I'm just commenting out this throw. So first what I have done, I just start the generator. then I'm passing 100 as a params, then it's storing to here, it's printing me. Along with that is returning me the hello world. The second next is like 10, then third next is will give the Krishna, and the next, like whenever I'm trying to access, there is no value, that's why it's giving me undefined. So now we'll discuss about the yield delegation. Yield delegation means the yield asterisk expression is used to delegate from one generator to another generator. Means if I'll use here function get number, then if I'll use yield 1, then yield 2, then yield 3, this yield I can use here like a yield string, then get number method. Just constantly removing these stuffs. Let's see what happened. It's giving me yield 1 as error because I'm not giving a string before the function name. It's here giving me see hello done false, then value 1, then value 2. We can get this Krishna because it will go inside this delegated generator and it will start iterating all the values until and unless the generator state is closed from this generator, it will not come here. Let's see what happened. You can see it is printing all the values whatever this generator get number have, then it's coming to the first generator where it's printing Krishna. Now you can see how can we implement the async and wait using generator function. Okay, the function promise, it will just return a promise result, return promise, then the executor, just passing the executor some data 1000. Just use one generator promise. In here I'll just do one thing, I'll just call this promise with the yield keyword. Okay, now what I'll do, I'll just check what it gives, right? So basically now this promise, I'll just create a generator object of this promise. Now you can see what this promise gives, p dot next. Okay, okay, it will give the promise object, means I have to use this dot value and dot then method. I have to catch the response, then if I'll catch the response, see what it gives. Response, yeah, it's giving me 100, you can see. Yeah, today here. Yeah, so data is now 1000, I can see it, right? Now if I want to do something with this data, basically if I use like a wait here, then we'll get the response, then we can use some other method, right? In here, I'll just do one thing. I just want to do some multiplication with the data. Const m equals to whatever d I'm getting. Then I want to do this multiplication. I want to check what this d gives us, right? Let's see. D means my promise. Okay, I'm not getting something here. That means I have to pass some parameters so that can be stored, right? So whatever I'm getting 1000, this 1000 I want to pass as a d. So now what I'll do here, I just do simply the p dot next. I'll just pass this response. Now you can see what happens. See, now it giving me my promise d is equal to 1000, right? Now I'm using this m value here, but I want to store in somewhere so that I can use it, right? My promise is 100. If I'll use p dot console dot log dot p dot next, then what happens? It's giving me undefined and done is true. Storing here, that means to return. So now we can understand how we use the generator function for async and wait, right? So that's all from the generator function, and thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe. We'll meet you in the next session.